Is segregation making a comeback in 2025? What you need to know. Fam, we need to talk. Is segregation creeping back into America? Is history repeating itself right before our eyes? Because what I'm about to break down to you is not just about politics, it's about our past, our future, and our fight for equal rights. So let's get into it. Now, let's be clear. The Trump administration has been making some serious moves in 2025, and one of the most concerning is the rollback of anti-segregation policies in federal contracts. Under this new order, federal contractors, businesses that take government money, are no longer required to ban segregated facilities. That means, technically, they could have separate bathrooms, lunchrooms, and even separate entrances. Does that sound familiar to you? Now, don't get it twisted. Federal and state laws still prohibit segregation outright, but removing these protections from government contracts? That's a message, and it's part of a bigger move to eliminate diversity, equity, and inclusion, also known as DEI programs, across the federal government. Trump's executive order signed in January 2025 completely shuts down DEI offices, removes funding for programs that promote diversity, and even blocks government contractors from implementing their own DEI hiring policies. This means fewer job opportunities for Black professionals, fewer programs aimed at leveling the playing field, and an overall rollback of the very progress we've been fighting for since the Civil Rights Movement. What the Black community has been through now. Let's take a step back and remember what our people have gone through to get here. Before Civil Rights Act of 1964, segregation was legal. Black folks were forced into separate schools, separate water fountains, and separate everything. And guess what? The facilities we had were almost always underfunded, neglected, and just downright disrespectful. It took decades of protests, boycotts, and even bloodshed to break down those barriers. But here's what's wild. Our elders told us that the fight never really ended. And right now in 2025, we're seeing just how real that warning was. Why this legislation is so important to the Black community. So why does it matter? Because history shows us that whenever protections for Black folks are removed, discrimination finds its way back in. Look at the pushback against affirmative action, which is now no longer in place. Major universities are already seeing a decline in Black enrollment. Look at voter suppression laws. States are making it harder and harder for us to have a say in who leads this country. And now, they're going after DEI. They've gone after affirmative action, and now they're starting with the anti-segregation protections in federal contracts. If this continues, where does it end? This isn't just a political move. It's about who gets access to jobs, education, government funding, and fair treatment. This is about ensuring the struggles of our ancestors were not in vain. And trust me, if they can roll this back, what's next? Schools? Housing? Healthcare? We have to pay attention, and we have to push back. I need y'all to be on alert. This just isn't something to shake our heads at. It's something to take action on. Here's what you can do. Number 1, stay informed. Keep up with the changes happening in the government. They move in silence until it's too late. Number 2, speak out. Contact your local representative. Let them know you see what's happening. Number 3, support Black-owned businesses and initiatives. If they're coming for our opportunities, we need to create our own. Number 4, and most importantly, vote. The laws that get passed today will shape the future for generations. I want to hear from you. Do you think this is just the beginning? What's your take on these rollbacks? Drop a comment below and let us keep this conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on this video because we need to spread awareness before it's too late. Stay woke, stay ready, and I'll see you in the next one.